Hey, what's going on, everybody? Review Man here, and today I am here to talk about the latest episode of South Park. Time to get cereal, and right offhand, this episode covers about two different stories. Man Bear Pig running wild all over the place, killing everybody, killing up kids and stuff like that, and the police chief wanting to play some Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, South Park stays topical with most of their stuff. And we had Red Dead Redemption 2 because that just came out not too long ago. We got Man Bear Pig. We got Al Gore. And we got Satan. He comes in about the middle of close to the end of the episode. And then we got the grandpa at the end of it. Stan's grandpa. So anyway, let's get started with the episode. The story opens up with Jimbo and Ned go hunting in the middle of the wood. They're hunting in the middle of this field, and they see these tracks, and they're like, "Hey, Ned, what's that?" "I don't know." And then all of a sudden, Man Bear Pig jumps out. The actual demon Man Bear Pig, not Al Gore dressed up in the Man Bear Pig costume. And see, he kills Ned, and he kills Ned. Jimbo runs off. Stan's like, "What the heck?" Or what the F? I don't want to say the F word. Might get demonetized. So yeah. Anyway, he does that. Stan. And while this is going on, there's more Man Bear Pig attacks because the Man Bear Pig saw Stan. He's coming after Stan, and he attacks these kids these people that look like Stan. Everybody's like, "Oh, Man Bear Pig doesn't exist. Man Bear Pig doesn't exist." While all this is going on, you got the police chief. He just wants to stop investigating all of the school shootings altogether, and all the police work. He just wants to go home and play some Red Dead Redemption 2. I mean, if I had Red Dead Redemption 2, I'd be playing it right now instead of doing this review. Nah, no, I wouldn't. I'd do this review. So anyway, story's going on. Police chief is investigating all this stuff. He's thinking that the Man Bear Pig attacks are the school shootings. He's like, "Darn it! Whenever a kid gets away from school, he's supposed to be safe, not school shootings." Because there was like an attack at the Baskin Robbins for the attack at the school, a Man Bear Pig attack at the school, at the Baskin Robbins, and a few other places. And, and so the story's going on. They're trying to figure out who Stan and Kyle are trying to figure out about these attacks. And then he said, didn't Al Gore warn us about this?" And so they go looking for Al Gore. Turns out he's disguised as this guy named Jeff, this bowler. He's disguised as this bowler, left all this behind. And Al Gore's interest in this entire episode is to pretty much get an "I'm sorry" from Stan, Kyle, Cartman, and Kenny for making fun of him about Man Bear Pig, about global warming. And so what they do is they throw like a little party. They throw like a little party for Al Gore, saying, "Oh yeah, we're sorry. Now can you help us?" Al Gore was like, "I was never going to help you. I just wanted to. I'm sorry. I don't know how to stop him." And so what they do is they go to they do this. Al Gore looks this stuff up that says Man Bear Pig was brought to by somebody made a deal in South Park with the devil, and somebody made a deal with South Park with the devil, and the devil is the only one that can help him. So what they all do is they all do like this satanic ritual, sacrifice a goat, and they summon the devil, and the devil is like, "Oh, all your answers can be found in a library." And Al Gore was like, "Yes, a library, because all your answers that you're ever looking for can be found in a library." I don't know. Al Gore's character is full of crap in this episode. And I think I remember the first Man Bear Pig episode. He was full of crap too. So the story keeps on going on. They do the research, and everybody, the police chief is thinking that Kyle, Stan, Cartman, and Kenny are all involved in the school shootings. So they ended up arresting them. And but before that, Al Gore tells them they have to tell them about Man Bear Pig. And see, Al Gore is just a nut job in this episode. Actually, it was a nut job. Yeah. Anyway, that's the point. So Al Gore goes on. He's telling them that they have to get help from the police chief from Man Bear Pig, and they end up getting arrested. And Stan is like, wait, somebody made a deal with Man Bear Pig, and somebody makes a deal with Man Bear Pig, and we have to find out who it is. And then in the last part of the episode, the last like few seconds of the episode, you see Stan's grandpa like, oh my God, Billy, what have I done? This took me by shock. I had to watch it like 2 or 3 times. I had to watch this part like 2 or 3 times. It was like, oh my God, Billy, what have I done? This took me definitely by shock. It did. Because usually, whenever a show's about to end, they wrap it up with like bring back old characters. See, they already brought back Mr. Hanky. They brought back Tally. They brought back a few other people, and they killed off Ned, which is Jimbo's buddy from Vietnam. They got rid of Mr. Hanky, sent him to Springfield. Let's see what else. Let's see. Nothing happened in the Scooter episode. Nothing really happened in the Scooter episode. So anyway, the story's going. While they're dealing with being arrested, you got the police chief pretty much pissed off at his wife because she upgraded his horses and his guns and all that in Red Dead Redemption, and he gets all mad because he had to spend about 4 hours redoing his work. And then one of the guys was like, if you could do a hunting mission with Dutch, you can skip all that. Shut it! And so, yeah. Alright. That's pretty much it. Man Bear Pig is back. Somebody made a deal with the devil, Man Bear Pig. You find out it's Stan's grandpa. And the police chief is pretty much obsessed with Red Dead Redemption 2. As a lot of people are right now. And I may do actually click that like button, and when I get my Xbox One, I'll do a playthrough of Red Dead Redemption 2. So yeah, smack that like button in the face, and yeah, and I also got another game coming out that I'm going to do. Hitman 2 is just being released. A lot of cool things are happening, and also I'm going to try to do. Oh yeah, also hit that like button. Comment below what a horror movie or a movie you want me to review or TV show. I'm kind of running, let's see. South Park's about over. The Connors, they're, I don't expect much more from the Connors. Actually, it's been renewed for a 2nd season. But, no, it hasn't. Something's been reviewed. Oh, wait, that's The Purge. I'll do a purge. I'm gonna do a video, just a random video. But click that like button and smack it in the face. Subscribe, hit the bell, ding. Do all that fun stuff. I am the Review Man. You are you. Thank you for watching, and I will see y'all guys in the next video. Peace.